Developing story here on SportsCenter. Nate Solder expected to sign with the Giants. The former Patriots left tackle, according to ESPN's Adam Schefter, going to join us right now. And this would be the fourth impact player to leave the Patriots in free agency. Of course, Malcolm Butler gone to the Titans, Dion Lewis to the Titans, and wide receiver Danny Amendola to the Dolphins. So as we welcome in Adam Schefter right now, as you hear that, all of these players that the Patriots have lost in free agency, they haven't been able to sign them themselves. What's your reaction to that?
There's only one player there that's really a surprise that he left, and even that's not that much of a surprise, and that's Danny Amendola. Danny Amendola is a player who the Patriots asked to take a pay cut in each of the last 3 years. Yeah. If anybody in any organization was asked to take a pay cut after each year, no matter how much success they enjoyed within that organization, I think there'd be a question about how much he'd want to stay there. And when you've got a team like the Miami Dolphins that came after Danny Amendola the way it did and makes him an offer the way that it did, then you've got a case here where they felt like, Danny Amendola felt like he had to move on. Now, Nate Solder, I think that he also felt like he was worth more in the open market. Giants paid him the richest contract for an offensive lineman in history. Malcolm Butler, we all knew, wasn't going to be back there, and Dion Lewis was valued more elsewhere. Really, the situation with all of these players is other teams valued them at this time more than New England did.
Lou Riddick with a sneaky slide in here. We got to introduce you to the people because you just came right in. What's your reaction to this?
Look, New England is about as economically driven as any team in the National Football League. It's just the history says that this is what they do, okay? They will set a price for you relative to what they think your projected future performance is. For them, it's really, look, it really is what have you done for me lately. Actually, it's more about what are you going to do for me tomorrow. They don't care what you've done in the past. There's only a few people, and one of them, you just saw one of the highlights at number 12. They care about what he's done in the past and what he's going to do in the future. Look, Nate Solder got a contract. That's just insane right now. I mean, and this is the time of year where you're going to get these kinds of things. When's the last time you saw New England pay top? When have you seen New England ever set the market at any position in terms of a player? They don't set the market for their own Hall of Fame quarterback.
They paid a lot for Stephon Gilmore last year.
Yeah, but it didn't set the market. I mean, Nate Solder just blew away Trent Williams' contract by almost $2 million per year. New England doesn't do that. And there would be many people who objectively would look or subjectively look at Nate Solder's play and go, he's not worth that kind of money. But you know what this is. This is the time of year where players have maximum leverage and you have to use it. And sometimes that means giving up, maybe winning at the highest level, which is why people go to New England for that payday. You cannot argue with taking this payday or any of these guys.
And by the way, what's interesting also here is not only does New England lose him, but Houston doesn't get a left tackle because Houston was bidding for him. So the Patriots have a hole left tackle. The Texans have a hole at left tackle.
And you knew this with the Giants. Once they lost out on Andrew Norwell, they could not lose out on Nate Solder. They had to sign him. So all these things conspire for a situation where they had to make him an offer he couldn't refuse.
It's been a wild free agency so far. It will only continue. Thanks, you guys. We'll be back.